Hello, fellas. Hello, pals. Good day. Welcome back to the class. It's Karino here. Yeah, I'm so excited about today's class because we'll be making something different, something special. Yes, we'll be making a doll today. Amigurumi. I hope I pronounced that well. We are not making a dress, a booty today. We are making a doll, a stuffed doll. And in the course of this tutorial, I'll be making this little pretty Ivy. I call her Ivy doll. You can see the details. I'll be taking you through the step by step. You can see the booty and there's some little beads here and also on the headband. So we'll be making this little bear here. I used the exact same pattern I used here. I used for this big lady here. Yeah, that's the word. And as for this one, I added some lashes. There's the headband and also the booty, just like this, but it's quite big because I used a bigger yarn. I used a velvet yarn. I doubled my strand, so it's quite chunky, and I used a bigger size of hook. But in the course of this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this. It's a detailed tutorial. It's quite a long ride, I'm not going to lie, but trust me, by the end of the tutorial, you should and will be able to make your own teddy bear. So we'll be making this. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the materials we'll be needing. Yeah, like I said, the materials we'll be needing for the course of this tutorial. The major yarn I'll be using is this Letlopi. I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly. It's actually gifted to me by a fellow crocheter, so it's just one skein. So I thought of, okay, what can I do with this, and decided to make the doll, the beard doll. So for the dress, I'll be using this color. It's kind of matching with this, so I'll be using this color for the dress. You can see it's quite thin. This is quite thick, so I'll be doubling this strand. I'll be doubling the strand for this, or probably maybe use 3 strands. Let's see. Yeah, I think 3 strands will do. I'm going to be using 3 strands of this. I'll be using this for the dress with the ruffles and also the shoe area. I'll be using this color for it. And this yarn is 100% UI high wool. I don't know that. It is 50 grams, is 109 yards, and it recommends 4.5 mm hook, but I will be using a 3.5 mm hook. And what else? I think that's all. So I'll be using just one ball of this, and I'll be using a ball of this as well. So after that, we'll be needing fiber filling or fiber stuffing. So I'll be using this to stuff my doll. Like I said, I'll be using a 3.5 mm hook, and we'll be needing a tapestry needle to weave in our hands. I'll try as much as possible not to do any sewing. It's actually no sew pattern, so we'll not be sewing anything. This is just to hide our hands. I'll be needing a stitch marker. If you don't have this, you can get a contrasting color yarn, just a strand. We'll do just to mark your stitches, maybe something like this, another color different from your working yarn. That is actually what I'll be using in the course of the tutorial, and I'll be showing you how to do that. It's very, very simple. Like, it's quite simpler than using your stitch marker. And I'll be needing a safety high. I'll be using this, I think it's about 10 mm wide. So I'm using this, and we have a safety nose here as well. I have different shapes and color. I have this, I think this is for a dog. I have this color pink. I have color brown. So actually, if you don't have this, I'll be showing you how to embroider the nose to the doll, so you don't have to worry about that. And what else will we be needing? I think that is all I'll be needing in the course of this tutorial. So let's get right into the tutorial. So we'll be starting with the arms, and you can, if you are okay with using a magic ring, you can go ahead and do that. And if you prefer doing chain 2 and start working in the second chain, please do that. But for the sake of the beginners, I'll be using chain 2. So I'll make a slip knot, and I'll go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2. So into the second chain from the hook, which is this, I'm not counting, this is the first, this is the second. So right here in the second, go ahead and work 6 single crochets. Now if you're making a doll, I'll prefer I use X stitch, not the regular single crochet. It's just a little difference, because X stitch helps to make your stitch tighter and neater. So for me, that's my preference. If you prefer using the regular single crochet, please go ahead and do that. But for me, I prefer using the X stitch. And to do that, our regular single crochet, we go ahead and we yarn over like this and pull out. But for the X stitch, instead, we yarn under like this. Instead of yarning over like this for your regular single crochet, you go underneath, and that is our X stitch. Just pull it out and just work your regular single crochet. So we just did our first egg stitch. It might not be visible now. When we continue working, you are going to see the difference from doing this and the regular single crochet. So moving on, we are doing 6 of this in total. This is the first. I'll go inside, yarn under, pull out and work my single crochet. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6. Like I said, if you find that a little confusing, please go ahead and do your regular single crochet. So right now I'll be marking my stitch. If you prefer using your stitch marker, please go ahead and use your stitch marker, but for me, I prefer using this. So I'll just go ahead, grab my contrasting color yarn. I'll just put this inside my working yarn like this. I'll go back into my working yarn and I'll continue working. So the next thing we'll be doing, inside each and every of the 6 stitches we did, we will be making 2 single crochet inside each of it. So in total we'll be having 12 single crochets. So this is my first single crochet, so I'll go right inside. I'll go right inside like that and work my first. Remember, we are yarning under. Work my first single crochet. I guess I picked the loop at the third loop at the back. Yeah, I did. Just like that, and I'll work my first single crochet. You can see that my first single crochet is marked for that round. It's marked already. So I'll do one more into that same stitch right there and pull out. So into the next, I'll work 2 single crochets as well, 1 and 2. Again into the next, I'll work 2, 1. Inside the same, I'll work 1 more, 2. So I will repeat this until I complete my single crochets. I'm not going to work here. Remember, these are our first stitch for this round, so I'm going to stop working inside the stitch. So in total I'll be having 12 stitches in total. So after working my 12 single crochets, this is what I have. This is my my stitch marker. So I'll just go ahead, grab this and pull this inside my working yarn. I'll just go back into my working yarn. So moving to the third round, this is our first stitch. I'll go right inside and work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, which is this, I'll work 2 single crochets inside this stitch. So I'll go ahead. Remember, I'm using my X stitch. If you want to use a regular single crochet, please do that. So we are going to be repeating this sequence 2 more times, single crochet and increase in the next stitch. So I'll do 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch we'll work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Again, 1 single crochet here, then 2 single crochet inside the next stitch. So we completed the sequence 3 times already. So we have 6 stitches left. We are just going to be working 1 single crochet into the remaining 6 stitches. So I'll go ahead and complete this. When I'm done, I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. So I worked my 6 single crochet. Remember, whenever you come to this stitch marker, you just go in, you just grab this and put this inside your working loop. You can see that, and you go back into the loop and continue working. So for this 4th round, all we are going to do is work 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches, which will be giving us 15 single crochets in total. So starting from the very first one, work my first one, the second, the third, and I'll go ahead and work 1 single crochet into each and every of the stitches. So I worked my 15 single crochets already. So moving on, remember, whenever you reach your stitch marker, you put this right into your working loop, just like that. And we'll start decreasing. We'll be using invisible decrease. This helps not to really show where the decrease is being made. So we'll be working our first decrease. This is my first stitch. Remember, we worked already. This is my first stitch where the stitch marker is. So I'm going to grab the front loop. As you can see, we have 2 loops here. We have the front and the back. So I'll grab the one in the front, right here facing me. And I'll grab the one in the, I'll go directly into the next stitch. I grab this one and I'll go into the next one and grab the front loop as well, front loop only, just like that. And I will pull out and work my single crochet. I just turned 2 stitches into 1. So right now I'm going to work 1 single crochet into the remaining stitches. That will be 13 single crochets. In total, we'll be having 14 single crochets. This will be 13 single crochets, and the first one we did, we make it 13. So go ahead and work your 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitches. When you come here, pull this into your working loop, and we'll come back and continue our work. So this is what I have, and I passed my stitch marker into my working loop. So moving to the next round, we are going to be reducing again. Grab the front loop of the first stitch and the front loop of the next stitch right there, and I will pull, then work my single crochet, and I will go ahead and work 1 single crochet round. So we are only going to be doing one reduction. So we've done the reduction. We'll go ahead and work 1 single crochet into each and every stitches, and that will be 12 stitches we'll be working 1 single crochet into. So go ahead and work yours. So it's quite a repeat. We are going to be repeating that a couple of times, and I'll just tell you what to do so that we won't have, our video will not be too long. So this is the next stitch. I'll grab the front loop again, and this is the following one. I'll grab the front loop again, and I'll work my single crochet, and there, and I'll continue working one single crochet into each and every. So when you work your one single crochet, you come here, you pass your stitch marker, you work another decrease. So we are going to be doing this. We've done it 2 times already. This is the 3rd time we'll be reducing. So we are going to be doing this 2 more times. So we have the first reduction before, we've done the second one. This is the 3rd time we'll be reducing. So after reducing this 3rd time, we are going to be repeating this 2 more times. So after reducing 2 more times, the number of stitches we'll be having in total will be 10 single crochets. When you reduce this one, you will work you are going to be working 11 more single crochets after reduction. So you'll be having 12 stitches in total. Then you reduce again, you work 10 stitches in total. You work 10 single crochet into the next single crochets, and you'll be having 11 single crochets in total. And for the last reduction, after reducing, you work 9 single crochets. So you'll be having 10 single crochets in total. I hope I did not get you confused. You are going to be reducing this 2 more times after this round, and you'll be having 10 single crochets in total. So when I'm done with mine, I will come back and show you what next to do. So I just completed it, and we have worked 9 rounds in total. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we worked 9 rounds, and this is what I have. You can see this place is quite slanted, and the next 5 rounds we'll just be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. So around 10 to 14, we just go ahead and work 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitches. So when I have my 14, when I reach my 14th round, I will come back and show you what next to do. Remember to always move your stitch marker. So go ahead and work yours 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitches for the next 5 rounds. So after working my 5 rounds, this is what I have, as you can see. So I'll just go ahead and grab my fiber stuffing and stuff a little. You're not going to be stuffing it tightly. I'm just going to be stuffing it till around round 6 7, around there. Just go ahead and stuff it up. If you don't have this, if you have scrap yarn, but I will highly recommend this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yeah, this is fine. So we are going to close this up. So I'm going to be folding this into 2. I'll fold this into 2 just like this, and I'm going to be working, remember we have 6 stitches in total. I'll be working remember we have 10 stitches in total, sorry. So I'll be working 5 single crochets across. You're going to be folding the 2 edges together like this, and this is my next stitch, right? I'll go right inside and I'll grab the stitch at the back right there. We are working across like this. So I'll go right there, work my first single. There's 1, there's 2, this is 3. So the next, remember to grab the one at the back. 3, no. 4, and the last one, and 5, just like that. I'll chain 1 and cut. I'm not going to be leaving a long tail because I'm not sewing this to the body. I'm going to be crocheting it to the body. So the first arm is, I'm just going to pull this out. So our first arm is ready. This is what we have. So we are going to go ahead and make 1 more of this. We'll be needing 2 pieces. Of course, we'll be needing 2 arms. So I'll go right ahead and work my second arm. When I'm done, I'll come back. I'll show you how to work the legs and the ears. So I have my 2 arms worked right here. This is what we have. So right now we'll be working on the legs. We'll be making 2 pieces as well. I'll be starting with this. I changed my mind. I'll be using just 2 strands. I tried working with 3 strands and it's quite too thick than this. So I'll be working with 2 strands. And if you have the same color, the same yarn of different color that you want to use, or you are using 1 color for your doll, it's quite fine. I just want to add a little bit of color and design to my own doll. So I'll go ahead and make a slip knot, and then I will chain 5. So I'll grab my hook and I'll go ahead and chain 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5 right there. So into the second chain from the hook, which is this is our first. This is not a chain, this is the first and this is the second. So this second, I'm going to flip my work into the back bump. I'm going to be working 2 single crochets inside this very stitch. 1 inside that same stitch. I'll go back and work 1 more single crochet. So that is 2 in total. So after working 2, I'll go ahead and work. I'll be working in the back bumps, as you can see. Into the next one, I'll work just 1 single crochet. Into the next, I'll work just 1 single crochet right there. Okay, and into this very last chain, I'm going to be working 3 single crochets inside. 3. So I'll go right inside the back bump. 1, 2, inside that same space, that same chain, and 3. This is what we have. So we'll move into the next. We'll be working into the other side of the chain. So this is the next. This is where we worked. This will be the next one. So we are working back. So this is the next. I'll work 1 single crochet there. If you are not comfortable working into the back bump, please, you can go ahead and work into the regular chain. I just don't work, I don't want space in between my work. That's why if you work into the regular chain, this is what you're going to have. You have space in between. But if you work into the back bump like I did, you will have little or no space at all. So I will go ahead and work 1 single crochet. Can be quite tricky. And into the next, which is this, it has opened up already. You are going to be working 1 single crochet as well. And into the last single crochet, into the last stitch, which is this, where we worked 2 single crochet, we are going to be working just 1 single crochet. So we finished the first round. So you can see there is a difference between this and this. So I'm going to be grabbing my stitch marker. So in total we have 10 stitches. So I put in my stitch marker already, and we are going to be working single crochet increase 3 times into the next 3 stitches. So starting from this is our first stitch. Right there, I'm going to be working 2 single crochets. So I have my 1, and into that same stitch, I'll work 1 more. That's 2. Into the next, I'll repeat it. That's 2 single crochet. And into the next, I'll work that again. 1 and 2. So I'll work 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So right here, I'll work 1 single crochet. Then I'll move into the next stitch and work 1 single crochet. So into the next 3 stitches, we'll be repeating what we did here, 2 single crochets. So we'll be working single crochet increase into the next 3 stitches. So right here, this will be my first increment. 1 inside that same stitch. I will add 1 more. That's my first increase. To the next stitch, I'll work my second increase. That's 2 single crochet inside. And into the next one, I'll work my last increase. 1 and 2. And we have 2 stitches left before our stitch marker, so we just work 1 single crochet into the remaining 2 stitches. In total we have 16 stitches. So I'll move my stitch marker right there. So in the next round, we'll be working 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to be repeating that 3 times. So this is my first, that's 1 single crochet, and the next stitch I'll work 2 single crochet inside. 1 and 2. So I'll go ahead and do this 2 more times. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So I'll go ahead and do that. Then I worked my sequence complete already, so I have 3 groups of that. 1, 2 and 3. So I'll work 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and into the next 1. So we are going to be repeating this sequence again. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So go ahead and do that. So if you follow what I'm doing, you will have just 2 stitches left. So you go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the remaining 2 stitches, 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet. So this is what we have. I'm going to pass my stitch marker. So in the next 2 rounds, so round 4 and 5, we just work 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. We have 22 stitches in total. So I'm going to be working 1 single crochet into every stitch. After I reach here, I'll pass my stitch marker and repeat that 1 more time. So we'll be working 2 rounds of regular single crochet rows. So go ahead and work yours. When I'm done with mine, come and show you the next thing to do. So I worked my 2 rounds of single crochet. This is what I have. So I'm moving on to the next thing. We're going to start reduction. So we are going to be working 3 reductions. So the first one, remember we are grabbing the front loop. I'll grab the front loop of the next stitch and I'll work my decrease. That's 1. I'll be repeating this 3 times. I'm going to the next, grab the next as well, and work my reduction. That's 2. 1 more time. Grab the front, I'll go ahead and work my single crochet. That's the third. So I'm going to be working 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So I'll work 1 and 2. So we are going to be working a sequence, which is 1 single crochet and 1 decrease reduction. So you'll be repeating this decrease 2 more times. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Go ahead and do that. We have 1 set already. You're going to be doing 2 more. So after doing that, we are going to be having 5 stitches left. So we just work 1 single crochet into the remaining 5 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one 5. So I'll pass my stitch marker, and we want to work the last round of reduction. We're going to be working decrease 2 times. So I'm going to be grabbing the front loop of this, so I work my decrease, and I'll work decrease again, the front loop and the front loop, just like that. Now work 2 single crochets, so that's 1 and into the next 2. So the sequence we did in the previous round, we'll be repeating it again. 1 single crochet and a decrease. We'll be doing that 2 times. So you repeat that 1 more time, and you work 1 single crochet into the last 4 stitches. So after completing the round, I'll be going back to my main color. If you don't want to crochet shoes on your teddy bear, you don't need to do the next round that I want to do. That's working into the back loop. If you are working just your normal teddy bear, you have to work in the both loops. But because I want to crochet shoes, so I'm going to be working in the back loop. So I'm going to pull this out. I'll go right inside my stitch. I'll go right inside it like this, and I'll grab my new color. Please, if you have a better way of changing your color, please go ahead and do that. So I just pull my new color through, just like that, and pull this up a little. I'll grab my stitch marker so that I can mark my stitch, just like that. I'll go back into my working loop, and I'm going to grab this, and like I said, I'll be working in the back loop right here. Let me pull that back a little. This is my next stitch. So the back loop, which is this, we're working a single crochet. That's 1 into the next. That's 2. So practically we work a back loop, 1 single crochet into the back loops. I'm just going to be pulling this loop that I have left here, and that's it. So you go ahead and work back loop, 1 single crochet into the back loop, just 1 single crochet each. So we'll be having 12 stitches in total. So go ahead and work your single crochet round, and when I'll just go ahead and tie this and cut off. This is the tail of the new yarn, and this is the old one, the old color. I'll just go ahead and make a knot and fasten that off. I'll just cut that off, the previous color. So I'll go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the back loop. Then when I'm done, I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. So I've worked my single crochet round, so I'll go ahead and pass my stitch marker, and in the next 6 rounds we'll just go ahead and be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. No more increment or decrease. So just regular single crochet into each and every of our stitches. So I'll go ahead and work mine. When I'm done, I'll come and show you what we are going to be doing into this front loop that we left here. We'll be working in it. So I have my 6 rounds completed. So that's 7 rounds in total in this color. So I'm going to put this up. Okay, let me pass my yarn through, and I'm going to be leaving this. If you work in the back loop like I did, I'm going to grab the color I used for the booty. I'm going to be making a slip knot, and I'll turn this like this. This is the front, it's facing me, so I'll go to the back, the heel, and I'll pick. You can start from anywhere. Pick one of this up, and I'll just work 1 single crochet into each and every of the stitches. I've joined with the chain, so I'll go right inside. I will hide this tail along and work my single crochet. That's the first. To the next one, which is this. Pick this up, and I'll work my single crochet. I'll pick this up and I'll work my single crochet. So I'll go ahead and work this around, and when I'm done, I'll slip stitch and fasten off. Then we come and complete the leg. So we'll be folding this into half, just like we did for the arms. So we need to move to the center. So we are going to be working 3 more single crochets. So I have 1, 2, and 3 right here in the middle. So I'll put this up and I'm going to stuff. For the leg, we are going to be stuffing it tightly, unlike the arms. So if you want your beard to stand, you might need to stuff very well. So I'll go ahead and stuff this. When I'm done, I'll come and show you the next thing to do. So after stuffing up, we are going to be folding this into half and we work. Remember, we have 12 stitches in total. I'm going to pull this up. Remember, we have 12 stitches in total, so we'll be working 6 single crochets across. So this is my next stitch. I'll go right to the back, pick a stitch from here, and work my first single. That's 1. We're working 6 in total. 1, 2. So I'll go ahead and work 4 more. So close this up. So you'll be working 1 more legs because you'll be needing 2, obviously. So just turn this out like this, and I have the 2 legs done. So right now we'll be working on the ears. So for the ear, I'm going to chain 2 and work 6 single crochets to the second chain. 1, 2. To the second chain, I'll work 6 single crochet. 1. So I'll go ahead and work 6 single crochets. So I have my 6 single crochets into, and I have my stitch marked. So right now we'll be working 6 increases. That's 2 single crochet into each of our stitches. In total, we'll be having 12 stitches. That's 1 and another one inside the same stitch. So again, I'll work 2 single crochets. So I'm going to be repeating this 6 times in total. This is 1. I've done it 1 second. Then I'll go ahead and repeat this 4 more times. So we have 12 stitches in total. So I'll go ahead and move my stitch marker. In the next 2 rounds, round 3 and 4, we are just going to be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. So I'll work 1 single crochet into every stitch, and I'll repeat that 1 more time. So at the end of my 4th round, I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. So I have my 4th round completed. So just like we've been doing, we are going to be folding this into 2. I'll just remove my stitch marker because I'm done with it already. Just fold this into 2, and we are going to work 6 single crochets across. Remember, we have 12 single crochets. So folding it into 2, then we work 6 single crochets across. This is 1, the one at the back. This is 2. So I'll go ahead and work my 6 single crochets. So I'll just chain 1 and cut. I'm not going to be leaving long tail because we are not sewing this. So we'll be needing 1 more of this. I have mine made already. So 2 pieces, and we have the parts completed. So we are just going to be working on the head and the body, and our door will be ready. So let's go ahead and start our head. So I'll grab my main color, and I'm going to chain 2 and work 6 single crochet into this chain 2 to the second chain. 1 and 2. So in the second chain, I'll go ahead and work 6 single crochets. So I will mark my stitch, grab my stitch marker, and in the next round, we'll be working 2 single crochets into each and every of our stitches, just like we've been doing. So we end up with 12 single crochets at the end of this round. So this is my first single crochet. I'll go right there, put in my first single. Okay, so first single. I'll go ahead and put 1 more. So I'll go right ahead and put 2 single crochet into each and every of my stitches. At the end, I'll be having 12 single crochets in total. And in case you want another color for the mouth of your bear, you might need to start with that color now. So our 3rd round, we'll be working, this is my first stitch. I'll work 1 single crochet inside, and into the next, I'll work a single crochet. So we worked 2 single crochets, not an increase. Work 1 single crochet into the first and 1 single crochet into the next. So in the next 2 stitches, we are going to be working 3 single crochets inside. So this next stitch, I'll work 3 single crochets all together inside the same stitch. This is my first. I'll go right inside, work my second. Inside again, I'll put my 3rd. So we have 3 single crochets there. We'll repeat the same thing in the next stitch. We have 1, we have 2, and the last one, we have 3. So I'll work 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are going to be repeating what we did here. 3 single crochet into the stitch. 1, 2, and again I will add one more, making 3. I'll go into the next stitch. I'll work 3 single crochet inside. 1, 2, and 3. And I have 2 single crochets left. I'll just work 1 single crochet into the remaining 2 stitches. So in total we have 20 stitches at the end of this round. So for the 4th round, we'll be working 4 single crochets. So you have the first, so 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. That's the first one, the second one, to the next one, the third, and into the next we work the 4th. So into the next 3 stitches, we are going to be working single crochet increase. This one we are not working 3 single crochet inside, we'll be working 2 single crochets. So I'll add one more. So that's my first increase. I'll repeat that in the next stitch. I'll work 2 single crochets inside. That's my second increase. And into the 3rd stitch, I'll work 2 single crochets inside again. So that's my 3rd stitch. So this is the first increase, this is the 2nd, and this is the 3rd. 2 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 2 single crochets. So into the next 7 stitches, go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So I worked my 7 single crochets. So into the next 3 stitches, we'll be repeating what we did here. 2 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. So right here, I'll work 2 single crochets into the next stitch. That's the first increase. Work 2 single crochets into the next. That's the second increase. And 2 single crochets into the 3rd. And that will be my 3rd increase. So we have 3 stitches left. I'll just go ahead and work 1 single crochet into each and every of the stitches. So at the end of this round, we have 26 stitches in total. So in the next 2 rounds, we just go ahead and work 1 single crochet in every of our stitches, no more increase. So work 1 single crochet into every of your 26 stitches. When you reach here, you pass your stitch marker and you repeat that 1 more time. At the end of my 6th round, I will come back and show you the next thing to do. So after working my 2 rounds of regular single crochet, we are going to be adding 2 more stitches. 1 and 2. So we are going to be moving our stitch marker. This will be our new beginning. So I'll go ahead and mark this, and for the 7th round we are going to work 6 single crochets. 1, 2. I'll go ahead and work my 6 single crochets. So we are going to be working increments. In the next, we are going to work 1 half double, and we are going to switch to half double crochet. You're going to yarn over, you're going to your stitch and work your half double crochet, pull through the 3 loops. In the next stitch, we are going to work half double crochet increase, yarn over, you're going to the next stitch, you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 3. So I will add 1 more into that same stitch. So we have 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet increase. We are going to be repeating this sequence 5 more times, so we're having 6 in total. Half double crochet, half double crochet increase, 1 half double, and half double crochet increase into the next. So go ahead and repeat this. I just worked the 2nd group, 1 half double increase, 1 half double increase. So I'll go ahead and repeat this 4 more times, so we're having 6 of this in total. Then we are going to be working 1 single crochet into the remaining 8 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the remaining stitches. So go ahead and work your single crochets. So at the end of this round, we have 32 stitches in total. So right now we'll go ahead and work 6 single crochets again. 1, go ahead and complete that. This is the first. I'll go ahead and add 5 more. So we have come to the group of our half double crochet. So right now we'll be working another sequence, which will be 2 half double crochet. This is the first, and I'll move into the next one. I'll work 1 half double crochet. So 2 half double crochet, then half double crochet increase in the next 1. Inside the same stitch, I will add 1 more. So 2 half double crochet, then half double crochet increase. We are going to be repeating this 6 times. 1 half double crochet, and the second half double crochet. Then into the next stitch, we'll be working an increase. That will be 2 half double crochet inside the same stitch. So we have 2 of that already. So we'll go ahead and add and do 4 more. So we're having 6 of that in total. So I'll just go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the remaining 8 stitches. Single crochet. We are switching back to single crochet. So 1, 2. So I'll go ahead and complete that. So we have 38 stitches in total. This is what we have. We are building the head already. This is the mouth part. We are building it already. So right now we are going to work 16. We work 16 single crochets. So you go ahead and work your 16 single crochets. So when I'm done with 16 single crochets, I'll come and show you the next thing to do. Then we are going to be working single crochet increase into the next 6 stitches. So we're working 2 single crochets 2 single crochet into the next stitch. We are going to be repeating this 6 times. So single crochet, increase into the next 6 stitches. So at the end, when you complete that, you go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the remaining 16 stitches. So I'll meet you at the end of this round. So at the end of this round, I have 44 single crochets in total. This is what I have. So for this next round, the 10th round, we'll be working 10 single crochets, then increase into the next 10 single crochet, then 2 single crochet in the next 10 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next. You are going to be repeating this sequence 4 times in total. At the end of the fourth time, you will have completed your round already. So go ahead and do this 10 single crochets and increase into the next 10 single crochet, increase into the next. Go ahead and repeat this. So I have my round completed, round 10. So round 11, 12, 13 and 14, that's 4 rounds in total. I'll be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. No increase, no decrease. So I'll go ahead and work my single crochet, my 4 rounds, and when I'm done at the end of the 14th round, I'll come back and show you the next thing we are going to be doing. So here's what I have at the end of the 14th round. So this next round we'll be crocheting the hairs with it. So firstly, we'll go ahead and work 14 single crochets. That's 1, 2. I'll go ahead and complete 14 single crochets. So I have my 14 single crochets done. So I'll grab the first ear. So I'll crochet. We have 6 single crochet across, remember? So I'm going to crochet this along with the next 6 single crochets. So to do that, I'll go right into the hair, the first stitch, which is this, on the hair. Then I'll go to the edge and work my first single. Again, I'll go to the edge, go into the stitch, go into the, okay, I went into the ear, then now the head, go into the stitch and finish off my single crochet. That's 2. So I'll repeat that until I have 6 in total. 2, that's 3, 4, 5, and the last one right here, 6. So we joined the head to the head already, the first one. So I'll go ahead and work 10 single crochets. This is the last stitch we worked into. So starting from this next stitch, we'll count 1, 2. So I'll go ahead and work 10. So after working my 10 single crochet, we are going to be joining the last ear. So just like we did for the first one, go right inside, go into the next stitch, which is this, and work my single crochet. I'll go inside again, go into the next stitch. So I'll go ahead, we just repeat it, the same thing we did here. I'll work the 6 single crochet to the edge, and the remaining stitches will be 12 single crochets. So you work 1 single crochet into the remaining 12 stitches. So as you can see, we have the 2 hairs attached. This is what we have. So right now we start our reduction, and we are going to be working 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the next 2 stitches we are going to be reducing it. We're going to be working a reduction. So pick the front loop of the next one, drop my yarn and work my single crochet. So we are going to be repeating this sequence 5 more times. 6 single crochets, decrease, 6 single crochets, decrease, 6 single crochets, decrease. So we work the first, we are going to work 5 more, so that will be 6 times in total. So go ahead and work yours. So after working our 6 single crochet decrease sequence, at the end we'll be having 42 stitches. Then after that, you go ahead and work 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitches. And after that, if you are going to be putting your safety eyes and safety nose, you are going to be adding that now. But if you are going to be embroidering the nose or the eyes, you might finish off the head before attaching that. So for the eyes, if you are using the safety nose, you are going to be you try and put it in the center, you try and eyeball it, and you'll be putting that in the 4th round, between the 4th and 5th round. So the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So this is where I put it, between the 4th and 5th. And for the eyes, you'll be putting it in the 7th, between the 7th and 8th round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, in between, that's where I put it. So with 10 stitches apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I put it here. So the hives will be, I don't know how to put that. It'll be almost at the end of the ear, like this. You have the same thing here, like this. So just try and eyeball it and make sure it aligns. But I'll be doing embroidery for the nose, so as to show those that don't have the safety nose. I can easily put this and the nose is done, but then I want to show them how to do the embroidery. So I will not be putting this. So I'll be putting the clips at the back to secure the eyes. And one more thing, if you are making this for a toddler so that they will not end up pulling this out, I would advise after putting the clip, you use your lighter to fry it and press it, so it's going to flatten up, so there is no way they can pull that out. So I'll go ahead and put the clip at the back and we'll continue our work. So moving to the next round, round 18, we are going to be working 5 single crochet, then we are going to decrease 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now go ahead and decrease the front loop, and decrease. So we are going to repeat this 6 times. When I come to the end, I will move my stitch marker, and we are in the next round we'll be working 1 single crochet into each and every of the stitches, which will be 36 stitches in total. So we are going to complete this and go ahead and work the next round, 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitch. So at the end of the 19th round, I'll come back and show you what next to do. So the next round we'll be working 4 single crochet and a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we work our decrease. So we go ahead and repeat this all the way around. So before we proceed into the next round, we are going to be stuffing up the edge so that we can have this thing inside before we close. Have our fiber inside before we finish off the edge. So go ahead and stuff this. Don't overstuff it to the point that your stitches will be opening up. So I'll go ahead and stuff mine. This is what I have. We're actually going to be stuffing more as we reduce it. So the next round we'll be working 3 single crochet and decrease. That will be the sequence for this next round. 3 single decrease. So let me work the first sequence with you. 1. Try and push your stuffing away so that you don't work with your stuffing. That's 2, and that's the third. 3, and I'll work my decrease. So I'll repeat this all the way around, and I will stuff more. Then I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. The next round I'll work 2 single crochet then decrease. So I'm going to work my first single, 1, and here's the second, 1, 2, then I'll work my decrease. So I'll go ahead and repeat this sequence all the way around. So the next round will be 1 single crochet then 1 decrease. We are almost done. 1 single, and we are going to be decreasing. So we go ahead and repeat this 5 more times. 1 single and a decrease. So go ahead and repeat yours. And for the last round of decrease, we'll be working decrease 6 times. This should be the last round for the edge. So just work decrease all the way around. So remember to stuff more if you need to do. So I'll go ahead and decrease. Or decrease 6 times. 1, front loops only, 2. So I'll go ahead and repeat that 6 times. So I worked my 6th decrease. I'm going to be leaving a little bit of tail to close up the end and do some little details to the face. So I'll cut this and pull out. So I'll pull out my stitch marker, and I'll grab my tapestry needle and to thread it with the tail we have, and we'll go ahead and pick the front loops of the 6 stitches we have remaining. This is my last single crochet. This is the first one here. So I'll pick the front loops only. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6. And I'll pull. So there was no way I could salvage that. I had to pull out my yarn and pull out some stitches, attach it, then rework my last round. So I have it closed. I thought I was working with acrylic and I can just pull anyhow. So after pulling and closing up the circle, I'll just go ahead somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. I'll just make a knot. I'll just hide this. This is where I joined. So just made a knot, so I'm trying not to put too hard. So I'll just go right in and come to the front. Right here around the face, we need this mouth to come out a little bit more. I don't know, I'm even scared of using this to do it because I will need to pull tight and this will break. I think I will need to change my yarn. Okay, I can't do that because it's going to disfigure the face and it's right in front. So I I have my yarn here around where we have the eyes. Then I'll go right into the second eyes right here and pull inside, and we pull. Hey, got that big. I guess I'll repeat my couple of times. So if your yarn is quite strong, if you are using a cotton yarn or acrylic yarn, you might just pull very well. So this will actually come out. We have the mouth protruding very well. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. But this yarn is actually going to come off. It's getting thinner here already. So I'll just try and go around this maybe 2 or 3 times so that I can have something meaningful. So just go ahead and do yours and pull tight, and you will have this mouth coming out very well. So I passed it 3 times. This is not bad. This will do. So I'll just make a knot somewhere around the edge and hide the remaining tails. So we are just going to be adding the little details we need to put around the edge, and we are going to do the last thing, which is the body, and our teddy bear will be ready. So I have that. So I'm going to be taking my black yarn for the nose and a little bit of white yarn to add a little details around the eyes right here. So I'll use my black yarn for the nose, the mouth, and eyebrow. So let me grab my black and white yarn. So for the white, it's just a little I'll be needing. I might just be needing the black. I'll be needing more of black. So I will thread my needle, and we are going in with we are working the nose first. So I'll just go from anywhere. Remember, for the what's it called, for the safety nose, we actually put that between the 4th and the 5th round, which is 1 2 3 4 5. So there's my needle. Okay, we are going to be putting our nose in the center. We try as much as possible to put it in the center. So 1 2 3 4 5. So we are going to be coming out somewhere around here and work our nose here. Okay, so we'll be working inside 4 stitches. We are going to be making a V around here. Just try and eyeball it. So between the 4th and the 5th, 1 2 3 4 5. So between the 4th, that line between the 4th and the 5th, we are going to be making our V. So just watch what I do. Okay. Nope. Okay, I need 4 stitches. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. That will be by the side. Okay, if I come out here, 1 2 3 and 4. Yeah, I think that will be perfect. Yeah, so I'll just bring that here, right here, no, right here. Yeah, so we are working 1 2. We want to occupy 4 stitches. So this is the first where our yarn is coming out from, 2 3 and 4. So somewhere around the middle, somewhere around here, and I'll come out in the 4th one. 1 2 3 4. We are occupying 4 stitches. So we just made our V like that. So we are going to be filling that V. We are going to be filling it up. The 4 stitches. We fill it up. So I came out in the 2nd one here. I'll go back again inside and come out in the 3rd. Just like that. And I'll go right inside and come out back here. So I'll go back and forth. Okay, I'll go right in and come out right here. The very first hole here. So to cover this up, I'm going to turn my yarn like this. Go into the 4th stitch here and come out where we came out from. We are going to come out here. I'll go right here and come out here. Because we are trying to cover that patch up. So we'll be doing that 2 or 3 times. That's the first. We do that again until we have that curve completely covered. You can see that it's coming up. So I think I'll do that one more time. Yeah. So this is what we have for the nose. I think it's cute. Yeah. So I will, nope. I will go right inside and come out here at this point. You are trying to make the mouth now. And I'll go right underneath. I'll come out around here for the eyebrow. We are working the eyebrow between the 9th and 10th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are coming out somewhere around here to make our eyebrow. Somewhere around here. Let me use my hook to mark that. So you'll go right inside like this. And I think that will be okay. Just an eyeball it. And I'll come out somewhere around there. At the back of the eyes. This is the round. Okay, in this round. Okay, my needle is lost. Okay, I think I'll come out here first. Okay, I think I'll just go ahead and pull this a little to give them out a shape. Try not to pull too tight because of this my yarn. So I think it's all coming together. Look at our cute little bit. So after that, I'll work my yarn and come out between the 9th and 10th round. Okay, I'll remove my hook and come out around here. Yeah. And I'll just work here. I think that eyebrow will be fine like that. Let me bring it out and see. I'll be needing to adjust that. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Right there. Should we make it longer? I think this is perfect. I occupied 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. So I'll do the same thing for the second eyes. Okay, we are working in this round. Make sure you are working in this same round. Make sure it is the same round. Make sure you check it out that you are working on the same round for the eyebrow. Yeah. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we enter the 4th and I think we'll be done with our black yarn. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. So I'll just pass my yarn back to here and tie this and cut off the excess. And I'll use my white yarn to do the little details around the eye. And we'll be done with the head. So we just do the last thing, which is the body. We are going to be adding, we'll be crocheting the arms and the legs around while we work the body. So after that, I'm going to be sewing the head to the body. And our teddy bear is, I know it's quite a long ride. I just decided to make it detailed because so that beginners will be able to will find this video useful and be able to make this. I can decide to skip all these details, but I decided not to so that you can see how I did everything. So I'll just thread this and hide this tail right there and hide. You can see, perfect, easy peasy. Look at our bear, it's so fine. Okay, for the white yarn, I'm going to be using a thinner one. Remember, I doubled my strand for the black, but for the eye details, I want something light, so I'll be using just one strand. So it's just something simple. I'll come out here around the top. I want to come out somewhere around here, No. Okay, let me come out here first. Okay, let me come out here first, then I'll pass to where I want. I want to come out here. Somewhere around here. Yeah. Perfect. And I'll just go right here. Right on top. I'll come out and just come out somewhere around here. Yeah. Just the little eye details. Right there. Yeah. I think that's cute. So I'll repeat that for the other eyes as well. And I'll come out here. I think it's somewhere around here. Let me check. Yeah. Nope. I think it's around here. So I came out here and I'll go right inside here. right here. And yeah. Oh, it's so fine. Look at that. Look at the details we added. It gave the face more definition and make it look more beautiful, I guess. So I want to make sure I came out in the same spot. Yeah, I think so. So the edge is ready. We have it done and dusted. So the remaining thing we have to do is just work the body. So let me grab my yarn. So to start the body, my main color, I'll chain 2 as usual and work 6 single crochet inside my chain 2. So inside my second chain from the hook. So for the next round, we're working 2 single crochet into each and every of the stitches. So we'll be having 12 stitches in total. So the third round, we'll be working 1 single crochet the next and 2 single crochet into the next. That's single crochet increase. So 1 single, then single crochet increase. 1 single, single crochet increase. We're going to be repeating this 6 times in total. So the third round, we'll be working 2 single crochets. The fourth round rather, working 2 single crochets. So that's 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, then work increase in the third one. 1, 2. So we'll be repeating this 5 more times. So you work 1, 2, then work increase in the third. So go ahead and repeat this. For the fifth round, we work 3 single crochets, then increase in the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, then work and increase in the fourth one. So we'll go ahead and repeat this. 3 single crochets, then increase. 3 single crochets, increase. Go ahead and repeat this. So this next round, we'll work 4 single crochet, then increase. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then work increase in the fifth stitch. So we'll go ahead and repeat this sequence. 4 single crochet, increase. 4 single crochet, increase. 4 single crochet, increase. And we'll work the last round for our increment. We'll work 5 single crochets, increase. 5 single, increase. So we work 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the next one will be our increase. 1 and 2. So we go ahead and repeat this. 5 single, increase. 5 single, increase. So go ahead and repeat yours. So for round 8 and 9, we just work 1 single crochet into each and every one of our stitches. No more increase. So in total, we have 42 stitches. So for 8th round, we work 1 single crochet. Move your stitch marker, then again you work 1 single crochet round. So that will be 2 rounds of no increase. At the end of the 9th round, I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. So I have my 2 rounds of regular single crochet. This is what I have. So in this round 10, we'll be adding the legs. So I'll go ahead and crochet. We're going to be working 5 single crochets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll grab the leg, the first one. Just make sure that the 2 legs are facing the same direction. You can actually make it face any direction with the first one. So I'm going to be working, remember we have 6 single crochets across, so I will work 6. Okay, let me turn this way. I work 6 single crochets with it to the body. So I put my hook inside the leg and I'll go into my next stitch. I work the first single crochet. That's 1. This is the next. The next stitch here. That's 2. This is 3. This is the next. Four. This is 5. And the last one. Is the last stitch. I'll work the last one to the body. 6. So we have the first leg to the body. So I'll work 15 single crochet. The body. Work 15 single crochet. We'll be starting from here. So I have 1. I'll go ahead and work 15 single crochets in total. So I have my 15 single crochet work. So I'll be attaching the second leg. Like I said, make sure the 2 legs are facing the same direction. So we'll be joining with 6 single crochets. I don't think I need to show you that. I showed you the first one already. So I don't want the video to be too long because it's quite lengthy already. So there's the first. You go ahead and attach the 6 single crochets. Then you have 10 stitches remaining. Go ahead and work your 10 single crochets. So right now we'll be changing to our dress color. And If you are making this for a baby boy, you don't need to change your yarn. You just go ahead and work the body. But for me, I'll be changing to this shade of blue, the same color I used for the shoes, and I will go right inside my stitch, just right here and down here. So I'll grab this and pass my stitch marker. So I'm actually done with this color. So go ahead and work one single crochet into each and every of our stitches all the way, both loops. Yeah, I'll be working in both loops. One, so I'll put this just like that. 2, 3. So I'll go ahead and work my single crochet round. So I'll tie this and cut off my previous yarn. So the next round we'll be working in the back loop only, so that the front loop will be leaving. That is where we'll be working our ruffles. So into the back loop, which is this, pick that and we'll work a regular one single crochet. So there's the next to the back loop, into the next to the back loop. So I'll go ahead and pick and work one single crochet round into the back loop only. So this next round we're going to be repeating one single crochet in all stitches, but this time we'll be working in both loops. We're not working in back loop again. We are picking the 2 loops. So no increase, no decrease, one single crochet in both loops. So go ahead and work yours. So now we'll start working our reduction. Work 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we are going to reduce. Work our reduction. So that will be the repetition. 5 single crochet, reduce, 5 single crochet, reduce. We repeat this all the way around. You move your stitch marker. The next round you work 1 single crochet into each and every of your stitches. At the end of the next round, I'll come and show you the next thing to do. So the next round we'll be working another decrease. We'll be working 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we work our decrease, 2 single crochets together. So we repeat this all the way, 4 single crochet, decrease, 4 single crochet, decrease. So we go ahead and repeat this, and after we finish this round, we work the next round. We'll be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. So at the end of that next round, I'll come back and show you what next to do. So this next round we'll be working 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and work a decrease. So we are going to repeat this all the way, 3 single crochet, decrease, 3 single crochet, decrease. So repeat this all the way around, and the next 2 rounds we are going to be working 1 single crochet into each and every of our stitches. So after this, the next round 1 single crochet into all stitches, the following round 1 single crochet into all stitches. So at the end of the 21st round, I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. So this next round we'll be working 2 single crochets and a decrease. So 1 and 2. So we are going to be reducing, just like we've been doing. Pick the front loops and reduce. So this will be the repetition for this round. 1, 2, reduce, 1, 2, reduce. And after this round, we'll go ahead and stuff the body, and we'll come and attach the arms and finish off the body. So before I stuff, I'm going to work the arm, and we're going to work the ruffles around here. So after working our 2 single crochet decrease, the next round we'll be working 3 single crochets first. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'll grab the first arm. This is the front of the arm. Remember, this is the front of the arm. Remember, the legs are facing here, so make sure that the arm is also facing the same direction with the legs. So I'll make sure my arm is facing here, and we are going to be working 5 single crochets alongside with the arms. So right here, that's the first here. Okay, right, that's the first. I'm going to our next stitch on the body and work 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. So we have the arms, the first arm rather, attached to the body. So next we are going to be working 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll grab the second arm and make sure it's facing here, the same direction with the legs, and work 5 single crochet to the, so we'll use that to attach to the body, and we have 1 stitch left, and work your last single crochet. So I work my last single crochet, and into the next stitch I'll work a slip stitch, and I'll fasten off. I will leave a long tail. We'll be using that to sew to the edge, so I'm going to leave a long tail, not too long. And so we'll go back to here, this front loop that we left here. We'll work, we are going to attach this anywhere. This is the back. Okay, I can put this out. I'm done with the stitch marker. So around here, grab my yarn. Now I'll grab any of these front loops. Start from here. And I'll attach this column. And work 2 single crochets into each and every of the stitches. 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. So this is my next stitch, front loop. I'll go 1 and 2. Again, pick 1 and 2. So I'll go ahead and repeat this, working 2 single crochet into each of these stitches. So I'll go ahead and slip stitch to the first single crochet, and we'll work 1 more round for the dress, which is I'll chain 1, and we'll work 2 single crochets again into each and every of our stitches. 2 inside each stitches. So at the end of this round, you have the little ruffles coming up, and we'll fill up. We are going to stuff the body, and we are going to attach the edge to the body. So after working my ruffles, I went ahead and stuffed the body tightly, and this is what we have. So we just need to sew the edge to the body. So this is what we are going to have. So before we do that, the last thing we'll be needing is the accessory, which is the headband. So I'll grab the color of my dress, and I'll go ahead and chain 50. So I'll chain 50. So I have my 50 chains, and I'll go ahead and make sure my chain is not twisted. So I'll go like this and turn this in and make a slip stitch. Actually, I'll make that slip stitch in the back bump. I'll be working inside the back bump. So I'll go ahead, chain 2, and work 1/2 double crochet into each and every of our chains. So the very first, that same bump, I'll go ahead and work a 1/2 double, and into the next bump, which is this, I'll go ahead and work my 1/2 double. It can be quite tricky. So right there, I'll work my 1/2 double. Into the next, I'll grab my back bump and work my 1/2 double. So we'll go ahead and work 1/2 double crochet into each and every of our chains. If you don't find the back bump easy, you can go ahead and work into your regular chain. I kind of prefer the back bump though. Some call it the third loop. So right there, I'll work my 1/2 double. So I'll go ahead and work 1/2 double crochet all the way around. Okay, so I just went ahead and slip stitch into the first 1/2 double crochet. I'll chain 1 and I'll cut. Now I'll hide the ends. So this is what we have, that aside. So to make the bow, this is the headband. To make the bow, I'll go ahead and chain 7. So I have my 7 chains. So I'm going to yarn over 6 times. You want to work triple treble crochet. So I'll start, this is the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I yarn over 6 times. I'll go into the first stitch, the first chain, grab my yarn, and I'll yarn over. I'll pull through the first 2, 1, I'll put through the next 2, 2, put through the next 2, 3, put through the next 2, 4, the next 2, 5, next to 6, and the last 2, 7. So this is what we have. I'll take that again. We'll yarn over 5 times, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll go right inside, pull out, yarn over, put through the first 2. That's 1. Yarn over, put through the next 2. That's 2. The next 2, 3. The next 2, 4. The next 2, 5. And the last 2, 6. So we are going to be doing this 3 times. So I'll yarn over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll go right inside our same. We'll be working everything inside this chains. Pull out, put through the first 2, put through the next 2, through the next 2, through the next 2, the next 2, and the last 2. So this is what we have. So I'll do that one more time. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is what we have. So after we have 3 of this, we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We are working everything inside the same chain space, this very space. We'll go ahead and slip stitch. So we just worked the first side of our bow. So we'll be repeating this on the other end. So we'll go ahead and chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll go and we are going to make our this 3 treble crochet. We are going to be repeating it. So we yarn over 5 times. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we go inside the same space, work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the last one. So we are repeating this 3 times. So this is the first. Go ahead and do the remaining 2. So when I'm done with the 2, I'll come and show you how to finish off the bow. So after working my 3 treble, so I'll chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'll go ahead and slip stitch right inside the same stitch. I'll chain 1 and I'll leave a long tail for wrapping because we'll be wrapping to close this end. So I have quite a long tail here. So I'll go ahead, this middle space that we have, we'll just go ahead and the tail we have, we are going to be wrapping it around. That's the first one. So I'll just go ahead and I'll start wrapping. Not too tight. This is our bow. So just the middle. We are going to wrap this round a couple of times and I'll just make a knot at the back and we'll come and sew the edge to the body. So before sewing, I used this long sewing needle. I use it to position the head on the body to be very sure it is facing the right direction and it is well placed on the body. So I've not yet sewn it. As you can see, I just use the needle to put it in position to be very sure that I'm satisfied with the position of the head. So after that, I'll just go ahead and I'll start sewing the body and the head together. So I'll go right here, I'll pick a stitch from the head and a stitch from the body. I'll just show you a couple of times and you go ahead and join. So I pass my yarn to the head, I'll come to the body and I'll do that. Again, go to the head, to the next, right there. Pick that, I'll put that, and I'll come to the body, I'll pick. So this is how we'll go ahead, go all the way around. I'll go to the head, this right here. I'll put tight and pick from the body somewhere around this arm, a bit inside. So I'll just go right here. This is the next stitch. Go right here and pass it out. So I'll go ahead and repeat this all the way until I have the head joined to the body. So go ahead and join yours. So after wrapping around, I attached some beads, size 4 beads. I think I attached around 1, 2, 3, 7 pieces of that. It's quite optional. I just decided to add something there. And I sealed the bow to the headband and I have it on the bear. So for the booty. I attached strap to the first leg already, and I added some beads. This one is size 6 bead. These are quite optional. I just love to be extra. I just wanted to add that extra this thing there. So that was why I have these beads, and I'll be showing you how to do that for the second leg. So I have 60 chains here. I added beads already to the first leg, so I'll be passing my chain through my needle, and I'll grab the leg, this very line, the very last line where we worked in this color. That's where we are going to be passing our strap. Will I call it strap? Yes. So I'll just pull that out. Okay. Yeah. So I will try as much as possible to make the ends equal. Yeah, and I'll just wrap it around the leg. This will go this way, and this will go the other way, just like that. If you have any better way to tie your strap, please go ahead and do that. So I'll just make a little bow here. Before making my bow, I will pass my bead to the second end. After using my needle to pass my bead, I will make 1 or 2 knots so as to secure the bead. Just like that. I think I will add one more. Yeah, we have the bead secured, so I'll cut off this excess end. I'll just go ahead and I'm making a bow. So just any way you feel you can make a bow. Okay, that didn't come out right. So I think I figured out a better way. Just like this. One gun will go in, and I'll just have this. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, let me reduce this, and we have this here and we have this here, and this is what we have. Look at the leg. And so this is what we made. This is our teddy bear. I have the bigger size here, same exact pattern. I just used a bigger yarn. I used a velvet yarn, and I doubled my strength, so it's quite chunky. This is quite huge, it's big, and I used the exact same pattern I used for this little one here. I used for this. I added some lashes, and this is beautiful. And this is the smaller version we have here. So if you want yours bigger, just go ahead and use a bigger size of yarn and a bigger hook. And if you want yours smaller, you just have to use a smaller hook and a smaller yarn. So once again, thank you so much for riding with me to this moment, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. And before that, please, if you find this video useful, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet a subscriber, please kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified when I drop a new tutorial. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.